Alrighty. 1 second. Yeah, okay. Thought I'd clip the microphone on incorrectly, but no, hopefully this is transmitting correctly. Alrighty, welcome to Witcher Wednesday. Go ahead and get started.
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
So as you can probably tell from Dandelion's little narration there, I did do a little bit off camera, and I actually kind of had to, because there was a scene in there that it could have gotten my Twitch channel shut down, and I'm trying to avoid that right now. Too bad though, because there was actually a rather amusing scene involving Lambert, Eskel, and Geralt all getting blind, stinking drunk. And pardon me, I'm not going to spoil everything, but there's a rather amusing cross-dressing episode that gets involved. If you want to see it, some people on YouTube might have it up. I can't say for that though. But yeah, so one of my current quests is to go around, talk to people, and get them to help defend Kaer Morhen against the oncoming attack of the Wild Hunt. Why did I call it the White Hunt? But yeah. Basically, my job is to go and get Ciri from Avalon, if you think about it.
I know where Ciri is.
Let's go get the lassie.
I'll do that, but I have another job for you. You need to set out for Kaer Morhen. That's where I'll take Ciri. The Wild Hunt will attack soon afterwards. Could use you at our side.
You'll have me and my axe.
Thanks. See you at Kaer Morhen. Vesemir, Eskel, and Lambert are already there.
So yeah, I just recruited Zoltan. There's a couple other people I can recruit. Like here in Novigrad, I can recruit Dijkstra and Vernon Roach. But first off, we're gonna go and talk to Dijkstra real quick. He's really popular now, which is kind of good. I mean, the crap storm that guy's had to put up with in his life within the last several months, he probably deserves some. He does deserve some good luck. He's a decent sort. I mean, how much he helped out Ciri. He's a bit of a ham, but he's a bard. So. Let's see if I'm right. I actually already know where Dijkstra is, which might be a bit of a problem. For the same reason that, yeah, I was right. Hopefully I don't have to go too far in here, because, again, okay, it doesn't look like I have to go into the main area. Because, yes, in case you couldn't tell by the man walking around in the towel, this is a bathhouse. Fortunately, I don't have to go anywhere except over here to talk to
Got a minute?
I do.
Dijkstra.
What do you want?
Wasn't sure I should even ask you. Still not. What the hell? I could honestly use some help.
Oh, my help. Very interesting. Do tell.
Wild Hunt's gonna attack Kaer Morhen soon. It's a sure thing. Looking for people, resources, anything that'll help me repel them.
The Wild Hunt? Don't tell me you believe that nonsense.
Hardly
Considering I've
nonsense.
killed one of their hounds, at least.
A painful taste. On my own skin.
Sorry, Geralt, but I've my own pile of problems just now. Not recovered my lost property. Your help, you might remember, left much to be desired. So I don't owe you shit.
Never said you did. Well, that's 1 success and 2 failures. If you're curious, the other failure I had was one of the people you can try and recruit is Emir, the Emperor of Nilfgaard. He basically told me he was a little more pleasant about it, or actually I should say a little more polite about it than Dijkstra was, but still basically told me to sod off Nobody's willing. Well, actually, like, well, as we just saw, Zoltan's willing to help out. What the? I'm always wary when people start randomly screaming. Anyway, I'll have to talk to Vernon Roach and his band of commandos. Let's use the fast travel point, make it quicker. Temerian Loyalist hideout. Alright. Also I can win a card off of Roach here, so... But yeah, the Temerians. Okay. You are not Roach. You are Vess, also not Roach.
Let's beware of the other side of the river. One false move, and you could be born the fat.
Well, that's why I try not to piss everybody off. Just most people. That guy is literally standing in the fire.
Damn the blackness.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
Let's try and win the card from him first.
Wind Roach.
Yes, there's no play against you. If you've got a deck, pull it out.
Good luck.
Let's see if I can even win. I beat Zoltan in one try, but then again, my basic strategy is very simple. It's often intentionally lose the first round by after playing several spies. I've got 4 heroes right off the bat. That's either really good or really bad. Keep Death Mold. Keep Stennis. We'll ditch Vesemir. Oh, Blinding Fog. That's actually useless. I think I only need one in the deck. Yes, he did just play something called Poor Fucking Infantry. Cause here, have a card. Ooh, good. That actually gets me Dijkstra as well, which means that's one of my other 2 spies. I do have 2 spies. Dijkstra, Stennis that he just pulled back with the decoy, and the mysterious elf, which is Avalach, the guy that's probably still lying on a table in massive amounts of pain back in Kaer Morhen. I don't have another of a Dragon Hunter, so I'm gonna go ahead and play him. See if I can't just win this round outright. Although, actually, if I do Biting Frost... Well, actually, no, he'd still win that one. So, actually, we're going to go ahead and pass here. He's 1 by 1. He does get an extra card for beating me this round. But, fortunately, I've got some tricks up my sleeve. I'm going to have to start off with Yennefer. Oh, he starts off with Ciri. For all the fact that they're supposed to be super rare, hero cards are apparently really common. Alright, come on, Yen. And pull back. Stennis. Actually, no, I've screwed up. I shouldn't have done that. I screwed this up. Oh well. I might still win. I'm gonna have to go and play my own Ciri card. Banner Medic for Dijkstra, which still keeps him in the lead, but it also unfortunately means... Okay. Unfortunately, I just realized I don't have any of my own siege experts. Well, there goes Dijkstra. That explains why you played him. You're up, Natalis. Okay, good. That means I can pass as well. I did use 3 heroes, but I've still got 2 in my hand. Actually, I probably should have played Triss rather than Natalis. That gets... Ooh, good, that gets me a medic. Alright, let's go ahead and get Esterad out. I'm just going to play everything I've got at this point, pretty much. He plays his own Natalis, which means we're tied. Marigold, if you would. Also, I love the music playing during Gwent. Turn on Death Mold. He plays down a commander's. He plays down a horn. I play Kira. Plays. This might still go badly. Come on. Impenetrable Fog. That does hurt me a lot more than it hurts him. There's no point to playing a Biting Frost yet. Alright, play this. Let's see, he's got 39, so actually let's go ahead and get the Trebuchet. That puts me in the lead. Alright, that puts him at 40. My own commander's horn put me at 46 in the back line. Oh, crap. Actually, wait, no, I still win. I didn't even notice. I forgot, because Natalis is not affected by Commander's Horn. That is one of the downsides of having heroes, is that they're not affected by anything special.
Congratulations. Here. You earned the card.
Know anyone else worth playing?
I've heard of a man came through Novigrad recently. You might be interested to know he's also a witcher.
Lambert?
Not the only acquaintance you can challenge. Thaler's a keen gambler and has a sharp deck. He's in the area. You might try him. Geralt,
Use your help at Kaer Morhen. Aim to take Ciri there. Wild Hunt's bound to appear soon after.
you didn't turn your back on me when I was in need. It's only fair I do the same.
Thanks. Venture to say your skills might prove invaluable.
I'll consider whether to bring Vess. Either way, I'll see you at Kaer Morhen.
Alright, I'm 2 for 4 on recruits, and this guy is still standing in the fire, so those are some really good boosts. Anyway, I could loot the chest, but actually the Temerian resistance has been good to me. Alright, there's still Skellige. I can probably guarantee Cirrus and Croc, and maybe even Croc on crate, because oh yeah, okay, it's probably not going to show Lambert because I already beat him at Gwent. One of the things you can do while getting drunk with him is beat him at Gwent. That's actually how I won that's actually how I won the Triss card I have. 7 cats in. Okay. He's actually inside the inn. For a second there, that hat made me think it was one of the witches from Crookback Bog. Which basically I'd have had to try and stab her. Oh, it's this guy. Wait. Oh yeah, this guy's actually a spy for Dijkstra.
Dice, cards, chess.
All right, let's play. Just remember.
I didn't even notice what I won off of Roach. Stefan Skellen, maybe? I could actually play my Scoia'tael deck. What does she actually do? Double strength of all range combat units. You know what? I haven't actually used the Scoia'tael before, but we're gonna try it. Remove one of the Biting Frost and one of the Impenetrable Fog and start the game. Like I said, I've never actually used the Scoia'tael, but I'm guaranteed. Oh, because we're both Scoia'tael, that's why. bad hand, and I've actually got one of the stronger medics I've ever seen. I don't think either is going to have much in the way of siege equipment. I probably should have kept that clear weather now that I stopped to think about it. This is the very first game I've ever played with a Northern Realms deck. Alright. Because I can double the strength of I have basically a commander's horn for my range. You know what? It's only one, but it's better than nothing. That card's actually useless. The reason that's useless is for it to have any effect, the opponent has to have 10 or more power in their close combat line. I've only got 6. And actually, I could play Biting Frost and rob him of 7. Or 6. I'll rob him of 6, rob myself of 4. Good. This is probably still going to go horribly wrong, but... Okay, Yorveth. Okay, now I basically have to depend on... Actually, wait, no, I think I can still win this pretty easily. If I just play smart. First off, start with Ciri. Because a 15 power card on the first turn is pretty hard to stop. Oh, unless you have your own. I have to win this one. That's the only real issue. Okay, I need... Oh, crap. I thought that was a medic. It's not. What is that? Oh, okay. Adds 1 to all units in the same row except itself. I've kind of lost, I think. Because the commander's horn won't affect Ciri or the other guy. Yep, I've lost. And because I have no cards, I can't win. All he has to do is play 1 card and I lose instantly. Go ahead and forfeit. Alright, one more try at this.
What do you play these days?
Whatever any
Alright.
Okay, let's go back to the Northern Realms, because I can deal with... I know how to work that one. That's a deck I've played a lot, so I understand what I'm doing there a lot better. He does go first, of course, but let's see. Good, I've got 1... Okay, I've got 2 of my 3 spies. Let's ditch Impenetrable Fog, because I can actually do that with myself. And I don't want Torrential Rain, because I play Siege. Alright. Have a card. Natalis, and one of my Kedwene Siege experts. I was always going to lose this round. I didn't plan to win it to begin with. All I was doing was padding out my hand. Alright, Death Mold and the Commander's Horn, that's good. That was a waste of a commander's power. I don't even have any. I have no power on the field. Why would you do that? Well, AI. Now I have to win. Fortunately, he's down to 7 cards. Alright, so that puts him at 15 to start with. Let's start off at... I hate to do it, but let's start off with Ciri. Is this tight? Yeah, this is tight. Damn. I mean, I'm still losing by... Okay, good, he passed. That means all I need is 1 thing. You know what, let's go ahead and play Natalis. And pass from there. because this is a powerful hand, and I draw one extra for being of the north. And it's Yennefer. That's even better. Okay, let's start off strong. Yennefer. Which gets me, the only card I could pull back was my Catapult. Still, again, 15 on power on the first turn. He starts with 6. Let's start off with even more power. He's got to play everything, so. Kira. There's literally nothing he can do to win at this point, I don't think. Short of finding a way to scorch all of my cards out. I could just end it right now, but... And there we go. And that wins the game.
A little is rotting cunt. Know how long it took me to assemble that?
You've been at this for a while. Gotta know.
Been hearing a lot of late about some prick named Lambert. Supposed to have an evil fucking deck.
I do know Lambert, but I already beat him. That, ooh! That's going in the deck. 'Cause, I mean, come on, it's... Well, for one thing, Geralt is a really strong card to begin with. Let's go to the melee cards. Okay, the only thing I can take out is Vesemir. But you know what? Let's actually ditch the Dragon Killer. Put it in the Geralt. There we go. That is now... My deck is now much stronger. Wrong button. I don't know why I looked in there. Okay. Okay, time to head to Skellige to talk to some of my old friends. Let's see. Like I said, let's start with Cirrus, considering I put her on the throne, effectively. There's a quest line in Skellige where you get to basically help pick the next ruler, and I back Cirrus just because well, for one thing, she seemed the better choice.
The curse that held him proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Like I said, every time I hear the name Isle of Mists, my first thought is, you put Ciri on Avalon? I should probably actually read Mists of Avalon at some point. Although to be fair, I'd never even read Frankenstein. I do know that there is a difference between Frankenstein and the monster, of course, but... Alright, first off, Cirrus is actually really close by. Okay, what you just heard there is the end of a line that I actually rather like. Basically, one of the boat builders here on Skellige says that there is no such thing as bad weather or a bad ship. There's only useless fucking sailors, as he puts it. And frankly, I'm inclined to agree, because, I mean, well, mostly. If your boat's half whole. Okay, it's just shield main. For a second there, it looked like it was Cirrus, but yeah, like I said, if like you're missing half the hull of your boat, for one thing, you probably screwed up. But at that point, it doesn't matter how great a sailor you are. You're not keeping that thing afloat. Granted, you probably did something to wreck your boat, so... Fortunately, I think the Skelligers might actually be willing to do this, because I mean... Actually, they might not be. I doubt Ermion is going to be willing to help me, because he's a druid, and... Well, for one thing, he doesn't like me very much. Mostly because I backed Yen over him. But also... The coming of the Wild Hunt, the White Frost is... to the Skellige as a sign of the end of the world. I don't think they're going to be willing to fight that too heavily. One moment. There we go. Sorry, had to sneeze.
Look at sword in your back.
There's the staircase I needed.
Lady branded for her son, sure did dare. First lad, Ross with a snack with
Queen on crate.
Royal Majesty. Would you spare a moment?
The same lass I was, save for the title, or have things changed?
Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Crocus mentioned Ciri to you. He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is, as soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us quickly. So I'll want to take her to Kaer Morhen. Battle down there. I'm looking for allies.
I can't leave the Isles now. It's impossible. What I can do is give you my best warrior,
That'll work.
Hjalmar.
Think you'll be willing?
I'm sure of it. In fact, I think I'll be overjoyed. Come on, you know him.
Yeah, yes I do. Thanks.
Hey.
Type will be valiant. I hope he proves useful too. Good luck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, valiant is not always the same as useful in a fight. He's also here. If I remember right, this is actually her brother. And I think he's drunk.
Ah, Geralt.
Yep, that's her brother, alright.
The Wild Hunt's preparing to attack Kaer Morhen. Could use your help.
Rates at the gate of your Witcher stronghold.
Pretty much.
Friend of my clan. I cannot refuse you. What's more, no one Crate's ever stood and battled such a foe. I'll leave at once.
Works for me.
Won't forget this.
I do like Hjalmar. I just chose Cirrus because she seemed like a better overall choice. Also because her... To earn the throne of Skellige, what people have to do is basically perform a great feat. I don't know what Hjalmar's great feat was, because like I said it was Cirrus. Hers was basically curing one of the Jarls around Skellige of madness born of the fact that he was possessed by a shadow monster.
Adventure seeker.
Heims are apparently really fun about some things. Alright, Croc himself. Hjalmar and Cirrus's father. He just phased through candles. Actually, first off, let's see what he thinks about his daughter being.
Daughter. First woman to rule Skellige.
She'll be a good queen. Knows what she wants.
Yeah. So what does she want?
Unite all of Skellige's clans. A difficult task. No one has ever managed it. But Ceres is stubborn.
Thinking long term then. Think she'll succeed?
She's got a powerful ally. Me.
I like him.
This isn't easy, but I need to ask you a favor. The big one.
Tell me, friend.
Ciri. I know where she is. But I also know that as soon as I reach her, the Wild Hunt will know I did. They'll come after us, attack, and we'll need to respond with strength. Can I count on you?
Black ones first. Now wraiths. Such is life.
Well, I'm not gonna.
Here. We'll face them in battle.
Can't risk your men's lives. Kaer Morhen. We fight them there, nowhere else.
Kaer Morhen is hundreds of miles away. To move an army there would take weeks. Not to mention, I'd expose the Isles to Nilfgaard's blows.
I
Geralt,
understand.
forgive me, but I cannot do it.
I understand.
Understand. Won't take up any more of your time. Farewell.
Wait.
Well,
I'll let you leave empty-handed. I'll help as I can. Come with me.
okay then. This sounds promising. I've already got one out. Whoa.
Craftsmanship. Got a talented smith.
Not I. King Erlen got great doing.
Wait.
Merlin Stonefist. So this is Winter's Blade. Thought it was a legend.
Apparently not.
Forged in Mahakam, tempered in dragon fire. Been in the Uncrate family for centuries.
Wait, are you
And
serious?
now, it's yours.
Seriously? I mean, I'll take what I can get.
Thank you. This can't be easy for you. I appreciate it all the more.
That is an awesome looking sword. I don't know why he tried to take it.
Serve you well. Send those specters back where they came from.
That's my intention. Farewell.
Well, I got me something. Let's see, Winter's Blade. It's actually worse than my current sword. That's embarrassing. 10% chance to freeze, though. It's only 7 damage difference. You know what? Screw it. Just because it seems like an awesome weapon, I'm going to use it anyway. It's slightly weaker, not by much.
What do you Witchers do once there are no basilisks, Leshens, or giants around? Eh?
That's actually a very good question. What will the Witchers do? Actually, I think by that point, all the Witchers will probably be dead. I mean, I know of 6 Witchers offhand. There's Geralt, Lambert, Eskel, Vesemir. Those 4 are all of the Wolf School. There's the Witcher. There's a Cat School Witcher I met during a DLC-based quest that I have. That's the 5th one. And then there's Letho, who in this playthrough at least is alive. So that I can think of 6 with all that many. Especially considering that the monsters don't seem to be stopping. Oops, I don't know why I zoomed out all the way. Okay. Oh, okay, so Ermion is just... Yeah, okay, he's just near Getonith. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Well, I've gotten 1.5 out of the 3 here, I guess. I might have been able to get Croc to join me with an army if I'd wondered about Nilfgaard, but... Oh wait, no, he's gonna be inside, isn't he? Yep. He's in here. Hello, Ermion.
Can we talk? Yen and I went to Hindersfjord.
Did you learn anything?
Ciri came through Lofoten. She was wounded when she arrived. Villagers nursed her back to health. Sadly, the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Followed her there. Ciri managed to escape with the villagers.
I know. Needn't finish. I later spoke to those who survived. Suffice to say, Ciri was fortunate to escape. I trust you'll find her soon.
That's actually why I'm here.
The Wild Hunt will attack Kaer Morhen soon. Gonna need your help.
A wild hunt? Are you certain? So, you found Ciri?
I know where she is. And the Wild Hunt will also learn that as soon as I find her.
I see. I shall pack immediately. Leave tomorrow at the latest.
Thank you.
No need. I raised the girl and I've I shall see you at Kaer Morhen.
Huh. 2.5 bonus fighters for Skellige. Alright, now I just need to get on a boat. Huh. Got an achievement for that. I guess it's for recruiting a certain number of people to help you defend Kaer Morhen. It's called Full Crew. Anyway, let's see. Where's the nearest boat? Okay, so it's actually just right. So it's over at Ronvig. So actually, if I grab there's a fast travel point right behind me. Grab that and head for Ronvig. Whoops. After sliding a few feet. Yes, you can replenish your potions by meditating, but only if you actually have some strong alcohol, like alka has to work. Dwarven spirits, pretty much any alcohol, I think. Although I'm not 100% certain. Like, I'm not sure if Redanian herbal will work for replenishing your alcohol. Granted, I'm not sure Redanian herbal is an alcohol, or not replenishing your alcohol for replenishing your alchemy ingredients. But then again, I'm not entirely certain Redanian herbal is an alcohol, so. It says get on a boat, and then it says travel to the Isle of... Then it tells me to try and take the boat on land. Ugh, is this the one that doesn't really work? Okay, there's something holding the boat in place. I can't get around it. Let's go find a different boat. Where's the next nearest one? Okay, let's just head to Kaertrolde. I'm surprised I managed to jump onto the pier from there. Alright, there's the fast travel point. We're just gonna head to Kaertrolde. Or the harbor. Frankly, I prefer to explore because you find a lot more fun out in the wilds. Like, if you missed the last show, I ran into a Leshen near Kaer Morhen. Alright. Let's see if I get that weird glitch I had off camera. I did some off camera stuff. I had an echidna attack me while I was in a boat near here. It basically somehow transported me to the top of the mast. I died when I hit the deck. Okay, it's the Isle of Mists. Actually, you can probably cut out... I know there's been a lot of loading screens, and I'm sorry about that, but... First off, let's see where the... Okay, that's where I need to go. There should be a harbor... Yeah, there is a harbor right there. Actually, there might be one near there that I can use. No, there really isn't, so we're just gonna go to this one. Yeah, you can tire out a shield bearer to make him drop his shield, or you can do what I prefer to do, which is basically pour Igni into him until he drops the shield because it's on fire. I don't want to head directly there because I need to climb a little. Drown. Actually, I might not need to climb. Yes, I know, get in a boat. That was fun. I'm kidding, it was actually just a pointless diversion. Actually, like, I might not even need to climb now that I stop to think about it. Let's reverse a little ways. Actually reverse in the correct direction. These boats basically turn on a dime. Yeah, because I think it's level with where I am. Like, it's level with the ocean. Sounded like I hit something. Oh wait, no, that must have been a whale. I've never been hit by a whale, fortunately. I don't think I'd survive that. I'm guessing that right dead ahead is something to do with the Isle of Mist, considering that's a pretty thick fog bank that wasn't here last time I came through here. Let's find out. Shoot the gap. Who's the point in the game's stories are going to be saving your game? Okay. Yeah, I did save. I did create a second save. Because, like I said, some cycles. I'm guessing the side quest I'm gonna lose. I might lose out on the Passiflora Gwent tournament. This is actually how you're supposed to find Ciri. Follow the light. And it's gone. This is why you put a leash on your magic fireflies.
The Helden proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Is there more? Nope. I was gonna say, is there more to it than that? But no, there isn't. Also, thinking about it, I'm not sure the Winter's Blade is actually going to be any use against the Wild Hunt. Because I'm pretty sure you fight them with the Silver Sword, not the Steel Sword. So. Well, Croc might not have done me any favors. Still, nice gesture. I'm probably going to change Geralt's hairstyle at some point soon, because that kind of mohawk thing is a little strange to me. Follow the firefly. So please tell me it's gonna actually wait for me. Okay, it looks like it is. Unfortunately, that does mean the front. That does mean the bow, the port bow is kind of ripped off now. Stop ripping my boat up. I really hope Ciri can teleport us off the Isle of Mist, because at this rate, there's not going to be a boat for me to use by the time I get there. Oh. Maybe there is. We can can go ahead and get off the boat now, considering boats don't go on land. Ooh, loots. Runestone, pearl, dust, runestone. I should have expected foglets. I mean, this is the Isle of Mists. And yeah, I'm not going to be looting their corpses just because it's... I mean, it wouldn't take much time, but... I hear foglets. And maybe other things.
Firefly stopped at the hut. I'll look inside.
The door is locked.
Anybody in there?
Seriously?
Damn.
Locked door, so grand plan is ask if somebody's inside?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Open up.
Oh, you blew a fucking cover. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Geralt, a witcher.
Go away.
Looking for a young woman. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Will you let me in?
No.
How many of you are in there?
What do you need to know? You take a bloody census.
Sounds like a dwarf.
Down the mum's field. Get yourselves together.
It is a dwarf. They are dwarves.
You there, outside the door. Geralt, that right?
Yeah, Geralt.
Listen, Geralt. Let's cut to the thick of it. We survived a shipwreck recently. Beasts from the depths ate some of my lads, and the rest of us.
If there are 7 dwarves, I'm going to murder them. No, actually, I'm not. I like them.
It does go to explain why we're a wee bit distrustful.
This conversation's getting tiring. Listen, let's make a deal.
That's a demon. It will try to dupe us down.
I'm not a demon. You don't need to fear me. Give me a chance, I'll prove it.
Come to the damn window.
Say I find your mates. Will you believe I mean no harm?
It is not present either. I mean, easy.
How many are there?
I go that fast today.
This Ivo. Where do I look?
Explore the cave.
You want?
Knock it out his head. Literally. Bugger with fun.
I don't blame you for hitting him in the head then. I mean, you're on a mysterious island and you decide, let's explore? That's a call for... That's a little more understandable. Oh, yeah.
Where'd Farron go?
West, in search of a ship that sent me.
Okay, of the 3 so far, Farrank sounds the smartest.
Alright.
He at least went looking with a distinct...
Find all 3.
with a distinctive goal in mind. Let's start by looking for the idiot. That's just going to be my name for Ivo. I'm sorry if that's your name. I mean, it's a neat name. It's just that in this case, the character is kind of a complete moron. Like I said, you find yourself on an island that you've never been to, covered in mists and monsters, and you decide to go exploring in a cave. That is like suicidal levels of idiocy. I got crossbow bolts for days. Hey look, roast chicken. Oh wait, I actually needed to go that way. I'm guessing that's the cave down there. Huh, guess not. I get the feeling Ferenc at least is going to be dead. Hags. Ah, two at once, that's annoying. Seriously. Stupid. Enough with your damn mudslinging. Ugly hags. Yeah, that was kind of me being stupid about the way I fought.
Am I ever pleased to see you?
Ivo?
I talked to your friends. Come down.
Right. I'm coming.
He's gonna hurt himself.
Lucky devil, you.
You know, I've one regret. That
Did he just gain a hat? I would have sworn he was bareheaded and bald. Like I said, he's kind of an idiot. Alright, I can see the lighthouse. Oh, one of them just fell to his death, so... Why was he even up there, actually? I thought he was supposed to be exploring a cave. I mean, I understand going caving. I play Minecraft sometimes. But, still. Like I was saying last... Ooh, free pearl. Another free pearl. Up I go. But yeah, last I checked, going caving did not involve standing at the top of a rock spire.
Stop your scampering, you teeth. Hey, wake up. Shoo. Back to bed, Nibbles. Wake up. What's happening?
This is the Seven Dwarves.
I'm Geralt. Your friends asked me to find you, Ferenc and Ivo. I'm afeard they're dead. Some horror swarmed Ivo, saw it with my own eyes. And Ferenc, I heard him. A blood-curdling cry, then the roar of a beast. Let's get back to the hut. I'll protect you along the way. Shame about the lads, really, but what can you do? Come on. But I should warn you, I suffer from narcolepsy.
Gaspard is sleepy.
Don't worry, I'll keep you awake.
This is literally Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Smack upside the head. Hopefully he really does actually stay awake. Probably carry him.
I'm awake. Wait a minute. Come on, keep moving.
Don't make me kick you in the ribs.
Know much about this isle? Almost nothing. You know it ain't on my map. A common characteristic of enchanted islands. You think it's enchanted? It's the one thing I'm sure of.
You know what? Okay, we're actually almost back to the hut already. Fortunately, I already cleared the harpies out of the way. Actually, I guess if Gaspard is sleepy, I'm guessing Ivo might have been dopey. I cleared most of the harpies out of the way. I'm about to have to wake him up again, aren't I? That went badly. Well, fortunately I can get back up to it. There we go. That fog would actually hit pretty hard that one time. Sneak attacks, man. Pardon me. Come on, Sleepy.
I feel a wee bit drowsy.
Come on, get up.
Oh, she's a naughty kitty, aren't you? Alright, come on.
I will spread rumors of what you say in your sleep.
So, what is it brought you to this strange place?
Looking for someone.
Here?
Just kind of turned out that way.
Not too keen on talking about it, eh?
Not really.
There we go.
You sure it come back? Make it quick, eh? Not that much to see here.
Okay, he's just... Oh well.
Tried to flee the fiend. One of the missing dwarves too slow. Shady's dead.
Oh, I heard the word. Actually, wait. What is a fiend? First off, I think it's a relict. Yep, fiends are relics. So I need my relict oil. We're gonna kill a fiend. Necrophage, insectoid, relict. What you gotta watch out for, you saw it start to do it, but after a while fiends develop the ability to hunker down and glare at you with their third eye, which temporarily hypnotizes Geralt. You lose sight of the fiend, and it's basically a lot like getting stunned, but it also blanks your screen for a minute. need to use that swallow potion, but... Actually, because I did, I'm already back to full health. Even taking that hit or two from the foglet. Well, I got one back.
Brought you your friend.
No, let's hear him then.
Wake up. I'm awake.
Gaspard, stand back. I'm opening the door.
Unfortunately, the other two are already dead.
Gaspard! Ha! You seem a bit muddled.
Muddled. A bit drowsy, that's all.
What of the others?
They're
Found
dead.
one near a monster's den. He was already dead, sadly. Saw another fall from a cliff. Broke his neck.
Shit. Ramarick told me to have an eye on the snot. 'Twas his nephew. Thanks for helping. And, sorry I didn't trust you. Oh, everything's gone wrong. What'll we do now?
Got a boat. You can leave with me, but I need to find someone first.
An ashen-haired lass?
Yes.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
What?
What do you mean?
She's cold. Spirits left her.
Ugh.
Must have passed shortly before we found her.
Let's wait by the boat.
Yeah, I recommend that. Although to be fair, should be able to save Ciri. And come on. We're not going to skip this, we're going to find out. Actually, it depends on state of dress when we see her. I may have to skip that. Oh, this place has seen better days. Oh, good, she is wearing clothing. That is a very real concern in this game. Oh, that doesn't look good. Her pouch and dagger are just spazzing out all over the place. Get the body out, set fire to the hut. That'd be my course of action. She is not actually dead, I don't think, because I mean we just found her. Come on. Yeah, I guess finding your... Oh, that's why the Firefly could find her. The Firefly is Ciri. Back to life. And Geralt promptly craps it himself. Because, I mean, apparently dead body suddenly hugging you. Baby Ciri. Whoa, that was weird. There's a moment there where everything but Geralt, Ciri, and the bottles on the shelves were just not visible.
Guess not all of Vesemir's teachings have receded into oblivion.
A witcher can forget to eat, to drink, to breathe even. But a witcher never ever forgets to care for his blade.
Yeah, I used to repeat that incessantly. Never tired of doing it either.
What creature was it?
Huh? Creature?
One that gave you the scar over your left eye. It's new. I don't remember it.
Souvenir from the cockatrice of Spala. Another addition to the collection. Nothing special.
Aw.
Yours has healed beautifully, though.
Avalok. He prepared some special ointments for me. But that was before the curse gripped him. Wonder where he is now.
Kaer Morhen.
We lifted the curse. He's at Kaer Morhen, waiting for you.
Are you serious? You must be not jest about something like that. A nice thing to wake up to.
You trust him?
Avalok? He's not let me down to date. Not once.
Why exactly is Avalok helping you? Sages have never been fond of humans.
Well, he doesn't do it for me. It's about my power. As if it could ever be about anything else.
Hey,
Avalok tried to teach me how to control my ability. He was also making sure I didn't fall into Eridan's hands.
What's Eridan after? What's he want from you?
What everyone wants. Control of my powers.
A little more specific, darling.
Faces annihilation.
Ah.
Eridan's decided to invade ours. Brilliant, I say. Can't achieve much on his own, so he needs to bring an army.
Are you kidding me?
His navigators can't possibly move him and thousands of NL between planes. Their abilities won't allow it.
Whereas yours will.
Exactly. And if I die in the process, well, that's a necessary sacrifice.
How'd you ever start traveling with Avalok?
As soon as I'd left you and Yen on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued.
Avalon.
Eridan and his Red Riders were on my heels. I fled through many worlds, many times. They came very close to catching me once. It was then that Avalok appeared, out of nowhere. He found a portal and took us to a world where Eridan couldn't find us for, perhaps half a year.
The world where Eridan couldn't find you. What was it like?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I'm a witcher. I believe
People
I'll
there had metal in their heads. Waged war from a distance, using things similar to megascopes. And there were no horses. Everyone had their own flying ship instead.
See,
Wow.
Stop fooling around.
She's not.
You wouldn't believe me.
So they ended up in a future.
So why'd you return?
I thought the hunt had lost my scent for good. I thought I was safe.
It's the wild hunt.
Besides, I
They don't stop.
wanted to find you. You and Yennefer.
Aww.
You were looking for us. We were looking for you. Times I thought you were just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not
Kinda
surprised.
was.
There were times I fled pell-mell head first and forward.
So tell me how it happened, step by step.
Eridan located us mere moments after we landed on Ard Skellig. Soon after, he and his riders surrounded us. I thought it was over, the end. Turned out Eridan had other plans. He produced the phylactery, uncorked it. Fog enveloped us. And Avalok began gasping for air.
That's how Eridan cursed Avalok. Triggered his transformation into Uma.
Yes. He didn't wish to kill him. Humiliation, that's what he was after. But Avalok refused to succumb without a fight.
That's good, at least.
Havoc in the hunt's ranks.
And in a full half of
Yet it also gave us time to flee. Avalok opened a portal. I leapt in. He was supposed to follow right behind me, but something went awry. Impaired by the curse, he failed to reach the portal in time. We had agreed that if anything went wrong and we were separated, we would meet at his hideout in Venom.
But you failed to meet there.
Yes, we failed to. Once through the portal, instead of at Avalok's hideout, I landed right in the middle of Crookback Bog. I barely escaped the crones. And then there was the Baron. You know, he took me hunting. I killed a wild boar with my sword.
I heard.
A coincidence, really. I had no desire to hunt that day, but it felt wrong to refuse. I'd taken nothing remotely resembling a hunting weapon. I simply hadn't intended to hunt. I was wandering through the forest, breathing deep the air. And then I heard a strange sound. Unsettling.
Boar attacked you?
Mm-hmm. Big as a bison, and lumbering straight at me. And all I had was my sword. I had to manage.
Did just fine, judging by how the Baron's men remember it.
Simple soldiers, the whole lot. But we got along splendidly. A shame I had to leave. Flee. But I didn't want to bring the wild hunt down with it. Apart from which, I knew by then the curse was progressing. So instead of looking for Avalok, I decided to find you and Yen.
So how'd you even meet a man like Orson Jr.?
You and Yennefer were nowhere to be found. I needed someone who could fix the phylactery. No ordinary craftsman would do. I needed a mage, one with extraordinary powers. Dandelion took it upon himself to help me. It was as if his honor depended on it. He arranged a meeting with the mage, but it proved a trap set by the temple guard.
Failed to mention that.
Probably didn't want to worry.
Or get his head bashed
Later,
in.
we learned the guard did that sort of thing regularly, in the hope of nabbing anyone who collaborated with mages. We needed to find another way. That was clear. Then Dandelion said he knew a man who owned a piece of Novigrad, as he put it, could do more than others. He was certain to know someone who could fix the phylactery.
Orson Jr.
I suspected it might not be the best idea, but I was desperate. I had no choice.
You suspected right. Orson was not the ideal partner in crime.
Damned simpleton got it in his head that we cheated him and kidnapped Dudu.
Who you promptly freed only to have to flee to Temple Isle. Great idea.
We hadn't planned it. Had no time to consider. We just bolted. I didn't even realize the guardsmen were driving me into a trap. Suddenly there I was. And I knew I had to disappear. At once.
And that's when you landed back in Skellige.
The shore of Hindisfjord. The first pleasant place that came to mind. Hjalmar and I used to swim there.
Wait, so you actually wound up there by accident? I thought you and Avalok had arranged something.
No, he simply sensed me use my power. Just as Eredin can sense where I am, where I travel. In fact, Eredin arrived soon after I did. His riders in tow. Once again, things happened quickly. Lofferton, the hunt's attack, my flight. And then, dreams. Just dreams.
What did you dream? I've had nothing but nightmares lately. Pretty horrible.
Likewise, for the most part. In one, a monster grown through a stillborn child chased you. Ugh, that was horrible.
You tell me about it. Botchlings.
I had a few nice dreams. For example, in one we sat round a fire, drinking good wine, and all around people danced and laughed.
Like that one a lot better.
Same here.
These dreams, ended in some tower. No matter what I dream, in the end, I would enter a tower.
Recognize it? Know where it might be?
I have an idea.
I don't think so. There was something familiar about it. And something terrifying. The tower was stark and dead. But at the same time, I felt I had to enter it.
I think I actually know where she's talking about.
No. Dreams all ended with me searching for the entrance. And the last
Maybe not.
Instead of the tower, I saw your grizzled face. If not for the scar over your eye, I'd have thought I was still dreaming.
I was afraid you were dead. Found some dwarves here. Said they'd try to wake you, but you were cold as ice and you weren't breathing.
And yet you came in.
Who listens to dwarves these days? Speaking of which, they're probably getting antsy. You should go. Got a boat on the beach. Once we land, we'll head for Kaer Morhen. On a horseback.
Right. Conventional means of travel. They're just better. Though a portal would be quicker.
And draw Eredin to us immediately.
boundaries thing.
I hate portals.
He really does. Can't tell you why.
Damn.
They stole the boat.
Listen, we gotta think of a way to...
What the? Game? Hello? Uh-oh. Nargle
Get us
fire.
out of here.
They'll know where we've gone. They'll know how to find me.
They already do.
They're here right now, Siri.
So,
It's like, you're worried about them knowing how to find you when they're right there. Like, it's kind of closing the barn door after the horse got out. Like the fact that I never found Dijkstra's treasure. Fortunately, I think I over-leveled this coming fight a little bit. Granted, that doesn't make it easy. The huntsmen, the soldiers of the hunt, are actually still rather dangerous. Some evil-looking horses you got there, Vesemir. Incoming. Yen's not happy. Hopefully Kira and Triss have shown up by now. What's up? We're back. What did I miss? Also, where's your sword? Seriously, what did you do with your sword? Did you leave it? Aw. Uncle Vesemir.
Welcome back, child.
Yen. Aw. It's like the first...
You've grown beautiful.
Aw. If you're wondering why they're all touchy-feely,
Standing around. Come on, time to greet the others.
Yen is basically her mother. Like, not biologically, but her mother.
All just like I remembered.
We don't age.
what?
What? Oh, okay then.
Little sis.
Triss. And that's actually the new outfit from the DLC. Not so little. No, it's good Triss is here.
They're all here. Everyone you asked for help. Avalok's resting in the tower, still in pretty bad shape. No reason to do it out here. Come inside.
I like Triss's new outfit.
Damn, it's good to see you again.
Let's not stand out here.
Yes, come. We should hold council.
Suddenly serious. Holy, 3 levels in the span of one thing. That's... I love that. Let's fully upgrade precise blows. Actually, wait, yeah. What do I want? Green will give me health. Do I have just lots of night wraiths? I didn't realize I'd fought that many night wraiths. Or that many noon wraiths either. Akimara. I'm just looking for a greater Greater green mutagen. That's lessers. Actually, this is good because that means I can go to my stash and get what. Ooh, there's a greater green. That's what I was after. That's achievement for filling all mutagen slots.
Yeah, we know the wild hunt better than anyone else. Tell us about the magic they use.
The navigators open portals, rifts that we might counter with dimeridium or our own magic. They also summon the frost that occupies the voids through which they travel.
There's just not enough of us. It'll be a hard fight.
Huh. Couple more Skellige fighters. Probably realize. All three of these torches just went out on their own.
You found her. I took... Bring all your tools with you?
Thought to myself, a battle approaches. Blades will need honing. Plate will need some hammering. That sort of thing.
Thought right. Thanks, Sultan.
Plan to top that by brewing some more Mahakam and mix. It's so volatile, you need but glance at it to set it off like a flaming fart. Very useful during sieges.
Sounds like it.
Alright. We'll talk later, Sultan.
Let's go and first off, let's get into the stash so I can upgrade.
She's one of us, Geralt. No way we'll let her do.
Got that right, Lambert.
Piece of junk.
Esco. Greetings, Wolf.
We're all wolves here. He brought Vess. He actually brought Vess.
Set out alone, Vess tracked me down. Insisted on coming.
Hey,
I
she
ought to give you a hiding for not asking my help, but I took it all out on Roach along the way.
didn't need to hear that. Letho.
Some old friends.
What's this horse son doing here?
We need him.
You might have forgotten what he did. I haven't.
I'll keep an eye on Letho. And I'll behave, I promise.
Watch this murderer and you won't be watching the enemy. Why is the Kingslayer so important?
Because he knows how to fight and we're fighting a king? That's a good point. Please don't tell me. Please tell me you're not just gonna... Okay,
We
good.
don't want him in our backs.
Then stay behind him. You're archers. I'm gonna say, if you don't want the guy that can... If you don't want the Kingslayer at your back, stand behind him. It's that simple. It's been a really talky episode. Kira.
Greetings, Geralt.
Getting all gussied up for the wild hunt.
Women only ever beautify themselves for their own satisfaction.
Glad you're here.
No comment.
It's good to see you again.
I didn't know shit. I didn't really...
Expected you earlier.
I started off heading in the opposite direction, but then turned around.
What made you change your mind?
There are times when a woman should simply not explain her decision. That goes doubly for sorceresses.
Alright then, and I guess I... Actually, wait. Pop the bubble?
Kaer Morhen to your liking?
Geralt, just...
Please tell me she's still got the oil I need. What is that? Oh, potion of clearance. These all runestones. Black blood, beast oil. I haven't actually tried to make any runestones. Hybrid oil. I've been looking for that forever. Ooh, police fruit. I know I needed some of that. Yes, I know I can pin stuff. have regular moon dust. What am I missing for enhanced Samum? That is Stammelford's dust. Let's see if she's actually got what I need. She does. Oh, that was enhanced Samum is a bomb. Oh, and I've actually got enough. I can actually make moon dust now. I'm gonna do as much prep work now as I can. I mean, facing off against the Wild Hunt, probably a safe idea. Okay, that's the enhanced. Wait. What am I still? Oh, I need a blow ball. Of course, when I picked one up when I was on the Isle of Mists. Oh well, Kira probably has some. Yes, she does. That's all I needed for enhanced moon dust bombs. Is that every bomb I can make? No, because I don't have what I need for the enhanced Demiridium bomb. I could make superior moon dust even. One Quicksilver, which is literally just liquid mercury. Two blow balls. And two hop umbles. And that's superior moon dust, which I don't actually know. Okay, extended duration. What does the superior one do? Because that usually adds something else. Oh, permanent prevention of transformation. That's even better. I like it. That gets me. Because I don't have what I need to make. Yeah, I don't even have the recipe for enhanced Demiridium. Not gonna make decoctions because I don't bother. Do I have... Actually, let's go ahead and make hybrid oil. I mean, it's not going to be any use, but... I can also make black blood. I'm not going to do that just yet, though. I got enhanced swallow. See if I can't. No, I can't because I don't have what I need to make vitriol. And I don't think she's gonna sell vitriol. Let's see though. I can get the rest. I can get the rest of the ingredients at least. Alright, so that's 4 berbercane fruit. One white myrtle. One celandine. And now I need whatever I need to make vitriol. See if she has that. Actually, real quick, how many do I need? I think I need 2 vitriol? Yes, I do. I need 2 vitriol, so I need to double everything that I don't have. And maybe even a little that I do. And I think... Okay, so... I think I need white gull. This is for the potion itself. Why did I... Yeah, okay, I do need a white. I need one more white gull. Go ahead and make that. Alright, so that gives me what I need. Some of what I need. Okay, so this is just... Okay, I need one more Ranagrin and 2 allspice. That'll get me 2 vitriols. Alright, I just need one of these to make it all, make what I need. Like I said, I'm just doing as much prep work right now as possible. That's 1. And that's 2. Alright, that's the 2 vitriol. And that's the superior level swallow potion. I think there was a minor bug.
See you, Kira.
I really don't see her being much use against the Wild Hunt. Don't get me wrong, she's great. She's a pretty good sorceress, but... Keep the dragon's dream. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the northern wind. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty much impossible to freeze a member of the Wild Hunt. Alright, time to go to the defense of Kaer Morhen, although I really wish I'd managed to get to my stash first. Now that I think about it, I could have gone to another place to get it, but...
Get everybody together. Time to talk.
This place won't hold up to a siege from the likes of the Hunt.
Thank you for coming. The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri. Want to take her? We'll stop them.
How do you even know the Hunt will show?
They always know where I teleport to, and they move from place to place in an instant.
So what's
That's just
our
not fair. Kill them.
There
Do
aren't
this.
many of us, but I'd trust any of you with my life. Work together and we'll defeat the Hunt. When they attack, Yen will dome the fortress with a magic shield. Hunt will be forced to land outside the walls.
If they're dispersed out in the woods, we could hunt down small groups of riders.
That is a good idea.
First volunteer for the hunting party. I'm the second.
Campaign 2. Always believed attack is the best defense.
He sounds like he sounds a little like Tychus.
Navigator portals. I can do nothing against this kind of magic, so you'll need to find and close as many as you can while hunting in the woods.
Lambert will make us dimeridium bombs. Remember the formula?
Of course.
Excellent. Erden should work on the portals as well. I shall also give you each an amulet. Snap them in half and you'll become invisible, at least while you remain still or move slowly. Move abruptly, engage any foes, clash with them, and they will see you.
I like it.
Apart from that, they will be able to hear you and smell you. If you come across a large unit, do not attack. Signal Triss and she will provide support.
I'll look for your signal. As soon as I see it, I'll rain fire on the forest.
There's a reason I like Triss.
Ciri's most important in all of this. The Hunt's after her, and we have to defend her at all costs.
What do I do?
Stay inside the keep. If they break through, come inside. We'll all converge to help you.
Out of the question. I can look after myself.
No one doubts that, child. But remember the most important moment when hunting a monster.
Wait for an opportunity. After the council, I'll give you an amulet. If you use it, a ball of fire will land where you're standing, just in case.
What else do we have that we can use?
Since you plan to ambush the hunt in the woods, I could dig some trapping pits, blue stripe style.
I like it.
Deep as the dark abyss. Bones bristling with sharpened stakes.
I brought this
Punji pits.
mix. Flammable as bone dry saltpeter and ploughed sticks to everything.
Napalm.
Fill some bags, stack them in a narrow passage, and fire them up at an opportune moment.
Get to it.
You know, we stand on a vast deposit of gas. If need be, I could open cracks in the earth, create explosions. We need to repair, though.
There's the laboratory and the workshop.
One thing to remember, we've got limited resources and even less time. We ought to decide what kind of weaponry will be most useful against the hunt.
Okay, so I don't know every.
We need to assign one type of weaponry each to the lab and workshop.
Who needs access to the lab?
I started brewing some potions. I'd like to finish, if you don't mind.
I could prepare more of those witcher's traps, but I'd need all the lab equipment.
Let's see. What kind of? I'm not sure what kind of potions, because I mean, only the witchers can really use the potions. I don't know if the sorceresses can too. So, most good. We're gonna go with the traps. Sorry, Vesemir.
There aren't many of us, so we'll need to prepare as many traps as possible.
Let's talk about the workshop. And wanting to fix that breach in the wall. We'll need the same tools to clear the rubble from the armory.
Rubble?
Haven't you heard? Roof caved in a couple of years back. There's some excellent swords in there. Swords we could use.
Filling in the breach seems just as important. If they come through there, the siege will be over awfully quick.
Let's actually clear the armory. That way we have. I mean, that way if they do get in, we're ready for them.
We'll need weapons that can pierce the Hunt's armor. Gotta clear the armory.
We won't have time to do much else. Everything settled?
Yes, settled. We don't have much time, so let's get to work.
Let's sum up. Yennefer will create a magic barrier to repel the main assault. That should push the opposing force into the woods.
This is actually not a terrible thing.
Geralt and Letha will be waiting. They'll use Dimeridium to close the navigator's portals. Stop as many warriors as possible from entering the fortress.
So I need my Dimeridium
Waiting
bombs.
for their signal, then give the riders hell.
Flaming hell.
Will repel any foes who make it inside the fortress walls.
If anything goes wrong, we abandon the outer courtyard and pull back to the keep.
Use what advantages you have. Let's see if I can't get to my cat school here.
Aridin can't get his hands on Ciri. That's most important. Let's look at the map of the fortress and figure out the details.
I kind of like this, because I like Siege. I've played several grand strategies. My favorite is Medieval 2, Total War.
Overlooked something important.
Don't think about it.
And sieging was always my favorite thing. I don't mind fighting in the open field, but...
What's ready?
We haven't had much time to prepare, so not much, honestly.
I'm exposing you all to danger, unnecessarily.
You worry too much. Wipe that frown off your face. Make it.
Geralt's kind of a whiner.
Don't worry. We're short on meteorite steel swords.
Got enough for everyone. Here. Vesemir dug this up for you.
Rose of... What now?
Crossguard's elven handiwork. Cuts through armor like butter.
Cool.
Thanks for everything.
I still need to get to my better armor.
Horses. Come once you're ready to head into the woods.
Taking Letha with us.
You know my opinion.
Drop him down a deep hole and cover it up. Honestly, it's not much worse than what I'm using. Let's see, what are the hunt anyway? I think they're... Okay, they are not... I don't think they're specters either. No, they're not specters. Hybrids, maybe? Nope. Only other thing I can think of is maybe Elementa. Yeah, okay. Hounds of the Hunt are Elementa, so I'm guessing the Hunt themselves are too. Okay, like I said, first order of business for me is to get over here, because now that I'm level 29, I should be able to use my enhanced cat school gear. It's that and that. Why does my crossbow keep on equipping itself? I need that, and all of this. Yes, it is technically the same gear, but it's going to look different because the stuff I'm now wearing is the superior level. Seriously though, why does my crossbow just keep randomly unequipping itself? Okay, now I'm in full cat gear. Chuck whatever I'm not gonna chuck what I don't need into here, which is still quite a lot of stuff. Actually, climb on top of the chest because I decided to be silly. Yeah, I think you can just see the cat head on the pommel of my sword. Yep, there it is. Don't worry, Siri. We ain't gonna let you die or get captured or whatever. I really should have made the cat school crossbow first. Oh well, I didn't have the wax. There's Yen. So Yen's at the top of the fortress. Eskel is running himself through drills. Witcher fighting style is just really flamboyant. There's the hunt. That rolling white mist. And that's actually where you see baby Ciri training. It's getting colder, Geralt. Get moving. Stop reminiscing. The mist. Time to go. Where is Letho?
It's starting. Woods now.
You think? No, it should actually have been more along the lines of woods 5 minutes ago. The portal to get one of the Wolf School pieces of gear is still open in midair. Kind of wish I could just throw one of the huntsmen into it. I was gonna say, where the hell? What the? All of a sudden, Triss is back in her normal outfit. I guess it doesn't have the. I guess it doesn't account for the DLC stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Oh, there's Yen's basic outfit. I kind of prefer the new stuff, to be honest. That isn't good. Ciri, get your sword. That's a box. Whew, that was nuts. Well, this is looking like fun. She's got to be exhausted already. I mean, a barrier that size against that kind of force. Time for the first part of the battle. I'm really hoping Brooch and Vess.
Thank Yen once this is all over. That spell. Really something.
How do we know where the others are?
Hounds could sniff you out, so don't get too close. And you'll be visible as soon as you start fighting. Remember that.
He always talk this much.
Only when he's nervous. Good work with these bombs, by the way.
Aim at the portals. Be precise. I'm out of Dimeridium.
Yen mentioned casting the Erden at the rifts. Said the sign could seal them.
They're here. Time to say hello.
Slow down. Element of surprise is key. Staying hidden. Give Triss a chance to show them what she can do. Then we'll hit them.
I like that plan.
Marigold can conjure up more than a cloud of butterflies.
Dude.
Lots more. Wait and see.
Next time you get the feeling I'm about to piss off Marigold, make sure and knock me upside the head.
I might just do that for fun. Okay, let's actually wrong. Okay, I need a Dimeridium bomb. I think I've got some of my own. I think. Okay, yeah, they're already equipped. I've only got 2? Pretty sure as long as I don't actively run.
Roach's pits. Couldn't have asked for anything more perfect.
Do I have to get up?
Relax. Roach is good at this kind of warfare. Covers won't collapse under our weight. Punch Rider in full plate. That's another story.
Oh, this is actually going perfectly so far. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and take my swallow potion so I'm not gonna die in the next fight. Okay. Don't go straight at. Flank. Alright, once I'm around here. Got it!
Problem solved.
Oh, okay. Send the flare.
Geralt, come here!
We got a problem?
Look, they're regrouping.
Of course they are.
See the commander? Name's Imlerith. I remember him from back when I rode with the hunt.
Wait, what?
Damn it. The spell's waning. We're becoming visible.
We're gonna try to kill him.
Too risky.
Pansy.
No. Smart.
What's with Marigold?
Shit.
This isn't good. We were kind of counting on Triss to bring the lightning. Actually, in this case, it'd be bring the fire. Where do you think you're going, young lady?
You were meant to wait inside.
I refuse to sit idle while you risk your lives for me.
Back inside!
No! Geralt gave the signal from the woods and Triss hasn't cast the spell.
Damn it! All right,
I got a better idea. Kill him first. Go Zoltan! He didn't even pull his axe, he just dove on the guy. Oh, he actually did shank him, so. I'm guessing that's somewhere along the lines of. I'm guessing that's Dwarven for dumb shit.
City! Watch out!
Call that a fireball. Yes, I know that. That's a new trick. Did Triss just randomly change clothing? Also, I think I should get bonus points for the charge kill. I decided not to use the fireball because I didn't want to have Ciri commit suicide. And that's why we don't mess with Triss Marigold.
Damn it.
Probably gonna stop the stream after the fight. 'Cause, I mean, there's no better ending than the Battle of Kaer Morhen, I don't think. Okay, this is kind of fun to watch. I'm reminded of watching the Avengers, actually. Except with more swords and bloodshed. This isn't going well.
Geralt!
Time to go. Or not. Go Lambert. I do have one question. Where's Letho?
Get back.
Oh, there he used the body of a hunt soldier to save himself. Smart move. There's a reason I actually do like Letho. When you get right down, because I mean, when you think about it, he's actually a very intelligent fighter.
Jennifer's spell is waiting. Wizard's almost at the fortress. Faster. Don't stop. Marigold will shield us.
I have a feeling I'm less worried about Triss shielding us and more about Triss blowing us up.
Large detachment approaching from the woods. We need to close the gate before they get inside.
On it. Okay, I don't know if I closed that or... I'm working on that, Vesemir. You know what? Oops. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to... I'm getting there. I'm working on it. Gate shut. Oh, Imlereth. He's just gonna bash the gate down, isn't he? Yep. If at first you don't succeed, keep hitting harder. Actually, there's always the fun reference to the Thief and the Cobbler of if at first you don't succeed, try another sewer. What the? Okay, I take it back. Kira was useful in this fight. Because that was pretty awesome. I think Lambert's in love.
Thanks. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, Edward.
Lambert, damn it! Stay with us! We gotta pull back! Yennefer's strength is waning!
I went the wrong direction. Oh wait, no I didn't.
Heads up!
You see, that's how you close a gate.
Fall back! Through the gate!
Yeah, right.
Into the courtyard!
What the? Whoops. Yeah, don't dive at the explosives. For those of you just joining me, we're partway through the Battle of Kaer Morhen, where the Wild Hunt is attacking Kaer Morhen and along with Geralt and his allies in their attempt to seize Ciri, who I brought back from the Isle of Mists. Basically, the battle's actually been going rather well. I think we've been doing pretty good until I dove headfirst into an exploding barrel, trying to help Letho.
Fall back! Through the gate! Into the courtyard!
Yes, I know that. I'm just gonna throw a grape shot. That worked well.
Passage to the main courtyard!
But yes, the...
Where's Esco? Damn it.
He agreed he'd open that gate.
Hasn't done it yet. Means
He'll be fine. We've got Triss to worry about now.
What? Triss? Must help Triss. Must help my favorite redhead in this game. Okay, can people stop blowing me up now? Wait! Y'all just keep using Quen to defend yourselves. Let me kill everything.
everything all right?
Yes, thanks. Things were looking shaky.
Also, if you're wondering about Triss's outfit, that is a piece of DLC that they gave you.
I'm afraid they could succeed next time.
I like it.
What's with Eskel? We have to retreat. He's in trouble. I'm going to help him. Remember the stone I gave you.
The stone she's referring to is before the battle begins. Triss gives Ciri a what amounts to a last resort amulet. Basically, she uses it and nukes herself along with everything around her. That would be a navigator. And that would be Eskel. Stop with the fancy shit. Stab him in the eye. Because, I mean, the Wild Hunt, they're very powerful, very strong, very tough. But it's humanoid. Stabbing it through the eye is probably fatal. Respect, Eskel. I'm pretty sure you stunned him. Not in the sense of, like, stopped him from being able to do anything, but more in the sense of you surprised him with your ability to fight him, because... Oh. I always thought that was Geralt. There's a video by Miracle of Sound. Great singer, great musician. I really do recommend looking him up on YouTube. But, in fact, his song is what inspired me to go ahead and pre-order this game. It's his song, Wake the White Wolf. There's two versions of it, both are very good. The metal version he did sounds a little bit slower for some reason to me, but... Yeah, there's that whole scene where the navigator throws back Eskel. I thought that was Geralt that he was throwing back. I guess I wasn't paying enough attention.
I can do it too.
It's like, you're not the only one who can teleport. Uh-oh. Okay, when he decides to back off, that's a bad sign. Don't chase, Ciri. Be a smart girl. Okay, we just got a couple of warriors, which is actually not a bad thing for me. I'm not gonna use the nuke amulet because I don't... I'll take the 5 on the left, you take the 5 on the right. New ability. I love doing that. Also...
Stay in the keep. Set your ass down like you were supposed to.
Who would have saved yours?
That was easy enough.
We have to open the gate for them.
Which of course means the hunt is going to do its damnedest to stop me from opening the gate.
We have to open the gate for them.
Okay, that's that gate open. Why was he...
Open the gate.
No, actually he hasn't. Ciri did.
You're not supposed to be out here.
Deal with it. Teenagers, man. I'm kidding. I don't actually know how old she is.
Dimeridium bombs.
Works for me.
More in the crates by the walls.
Why am I only allowed to carry 2 of these things? I can carry like 3 or 4, I think, on my own. Of my own.
I must form a circle of vitality. We've got to close the portals. If we don't, we die.
Throw the... What you have to do to get rid of these, you can throw a Dimeridium bomb, which you get pretty much for free. But you can also throw Irden at them, the sign. And it'll... Ah, that's what I was after. Grab a couple more bombs and get over to the other portals. Yeah, if you're wondering, I do actually outlevel this by quite a bit. Namely, the recommended level for this is 22. I'm level 30. It doesn't mean I'm invincible, it just means I'm incredibly tough.
On my way.
I did get quite a bit of help Cirrus on Crate, the new queen of Skellige. Sent her brother Hjalmar to help me, and he brought along some friends. Ermion, one of the high druids of Skellige, joined us as well. Vernon Roach and Vess are here, as is Zoltan. Those were the only people I managed to convince. Dijkstra and Emir and Croc on Crate, fortunately. Although Croc did give me his his ancestor's sword, which is kind of awesome. Oh, that's bad news. I'm frozen in place. That's just not playing fair. Damned White Frost. Although, to be fair, they're not being very smart about this. I mean, you have your enemy at your mercy. First order of business should be kill them. Okay, you should put it in her hand rather than the scabbard. Unless you're... Oh, he's trying to get her out of there. There's Eskel.
Where is he?
Imlereth. Aradin. Aradin himself is here. That's not good. Did he just hamstring him? Almost. Go Vesemir! I mean, come on, he just went toe-to-toe with the King of the Wild Hunt and one of his field commanders. And he's still not dead. Vesemir! This isn't good. Whoa. A lot more human than I was expecting him to look.
You humans are so impractical.
Can you put the mask back on, please? There's something... It's kind of... His face is a little uncanny valley, if you know what I mean. It's so human, or so humanoid, that it's just unsettling. Come on, Ciri. Waste them!
I forbid you!
Come on. I think I know what she's about to do. Which, to be fair, is, if I'm right...
You were an unruly child.
If I'm...
adored that about you.
He's about to do something stupid. Go Vesemir! You really shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's it. Small favors. Like I said, Aradin looks a lot... I like him a lot better with the mask on, partly because of the Uncanny Valley thing, but also, with the mask off, he doesn't look threatening enough. You just killed one of her favorite people. She's going nuclear. You pissed off something that you're actually interested in the power of, Aradin. Did she go Banshee on us? I think she did. She's just wasting everybody in the hunt right now. The navigator's like, GTFO. Really, Aradin? You're that stubborn? Like, okay. You want to get closer? I'll turn up the volume. I knew there was a reason I liked Ciri. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Oh, she's... basically... Oh, crap. So she's actually not going nuclear, she's kind of going black hole. About time you did something useful. Also, if you're wondering where that guy came from, that is Avalok. He's the mysterious elf that was helping Ciri very early in the story. More recently, we knew him as Uma, the ugly little guy that I brought to Kaer Morhen. I liked him a lot better as Uma. I mean, he hasn't done anything specifically to annoy me yet, but... Who knew Ciri's powers came with a defrost option? Well, we lost Vesemir. Although, considering what we were up against, that's getting off pretty light. And yeah, Yen also got that outfit, which I like better than her normal outfit, too. But yeah, like I said, considering there were like a grand total of about 12 people defending this place against the entirety of the Wild Hunt, one fatality is pretty light. I mean, I don't mean to make light of Vesemir's death. I did like him. He was an awesome character, but
I was too late to help him.
You helped the rest of us.
It's not your fault.
Imlereth kind of lost control when Vesemir stabbed him in the armpit. They would have found you on the Isle of Mists eventually. The hunt is very persistent. And once you're set as their prey...
Avalok is weak, but alive. Triss is tending to the others.
You really can't evade the hunt forever.
I nearly killed you. Killed everyone.
But you didn't.
We'd all be dead if not for you.
No, Geralt. The hunt would never have come to Kaer Morhen if I wasn't here.
You don't actually know that.
Vesemir's funeral. We should prepare.
Hero's funeral. Like I said, I am actually sad that Vesemir died. I liked him. Snarky old man. Viking funeral, no less. Even Yen looks sad. Actually, no, this isn't quite a Viking. This is not actually a Viking funeral, because he's not on a boat. Still, funeral pyre. the one big downside to funeral pyres is that burning hair and flesh smells horrid. Like, you will pray that your nose stops working. Also, if you're wondering about the armor,
no Witcher's ever died in his own bed.
if you're wondering about the armor, that is the enhanced, that is, or that's the superior level cat school gear. I finally got around to being able to use it because they upped the level requirement to 29.
Yes. And you saved me. For how long? A week? A month?
We'll hide you. Cover your tracks.
No. I will flee no more.
I knew I liked her for a reason. She's just gonna, yep, take the medallion. She already has a cat school medallion. Although in this case, I understand this is a keepsake of... She called him Uncle Vesemir, so... That should give you an indication of just how much she cared about the old guy. Havelock.
Vafail. For those who remain, death should never take precedence over life.
Don't make me hurt you.
Pay your last respects to your friend. Then we must hold council.
If I'd had control, I would have just thrown you on there with him. Actually, no, I wouldn't have, because that would have disrespected Vesemir. Alrighty then, like I actually do a quick level up. Do I have any more points? No, I don't. Let's go ahead and assign this down here. So now I've got 6,780 vitality at maximum. I am going for an even kind of spread, but yeah, I've got survival instinct and cat school techniques. So, since I'm wearing the cat school armor, that makes sense. But yeah, I think that's actually a really good place to call the stream right there, because after a massive siege of a Witcher castle, I can't really think of how else to go on. If you want to join me again, not going to be streaming, actually back up, I just forget what I just said. I'm going to be streaming again around 9:30, the usual time, on Friday night. Again, that will be Styx, Master of Shadows. If you enjoyed what you saw, please do follow me here on Twitch. I really do appreciate that. You can also find me on YouTube. Just drop the youtube.com/Darian. It's DAIRYUUN. Go ahead and subscribe there as well. You'll find highlight reels of all my streams up there. It usually takes me about a week to process each of the videos I do, each of the streams I do into a highlight video. So yeah, you can find those on my YouTube channel. And also, please do tell people about me if you enjoyed it and you think they would too, because I do appreciate that, and I do depend on word of mouth to get my channel out there. So like I said, if you want to join me again, I'll be back Friday night around 9:30. I might start a little later. I'm not 100% certain just yet. We'll see. But yeah, that will be Styx, Master of Shadows. And as for that, I have been D. Good night, and good gaming.